Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. Check back every day to hear great stuff that you may have missed. All you do is keyword podcast. Plus, stay connected with the show at Kiss108.com, keyword Maddie. Maddie in the morning. Guess who's back?
Backstreet's back. All right.
They're back. Hi, Howie.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, that's going all right. You're back,
Very
buddy.
cool.
Yeah. Where you been?
That's right.
That's right.
Just been sleeping,
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
All right, well, okay, so you started, in 93, peaked around, when were you had you had 3 or 4 number ones in a row. When was that? That would have been...
Probably around 98-ish. 98-ish.
Yeah,
99.
just so much money. And then then AJ had to go away for a while. And then that was a little disturbing, but then he's back. And then you guys chilled for a little while, and now you're back. You big tour coming to the
That's right.
Pavilion next week. Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
When is it? Next Tuesday? Yeah, next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited?
Totally, man. Always feels good to be back in Boston. You guys have a great crowd there.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
amazing fans.
Yeah, you were huge up here. So when you guys got back together and you started doing all the dances, did you make those old guy noises when you try to do those little spins and go, ooh, oi?
It's crazy because we're probably this show here dancing, the most we've danced in about 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's an unbelievable show. I'm very proud of you, to put the show together. But I can definitely say I'm taking these glucosamine pills and stuff like that now.
Advil. You can't take take Advil before the show and then Advil after the show and lots of water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The ginkgo biloba to remember all the moves and everything.
So all the guys? Are all the guys?
Actually, Kevin has taken a break for us. Actually, on this record and the past record. So it's the rest of the 4 of us, Nick, Brian, and AJ and myself. We put together an amazing show. And,
I have a question.
Really excited about it.
Now, Kevin is taking a break from the break?
Mm-hmm.
So
on the break. Yeah,
there's a long break. You know what? Why do I have a feeling that we're not going to talk about Kevin? Kevin has... there's a lot. Kevin, these things are happening with Kevin. It's AJ that we thought you wouldn't get back on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and AJ's with us. And actually, when Kevin, we did an album that had a song on it that was pretty popular called Incomplete. That was the Never Gone album. And Kevin was with us on that one. And that was after the little break that we had. It was about, in the public eye, maybe about 3 or 4 years. For us, it was about 2 years because we took a year to make the album. But like I say, after that album, after we made it, Kevin, it wasn't anything bad or anything. Kevin just didn't feel it in his heart. He had some other aspirations that he wanted to do, start a family, do some acting and stuff like that. And he gave us his blessing to continue on, and we gave him our blessing for him to do his thing. The door's always open. You never know for the future. If there might be a reunion of all of us back together. And he's at a great place. I talk to him all the time. I just saw him about a week and a half ago at my son's first birthday, and I use him as a soundboard, for our album, to tell me what songs he likes, really, things are good commercial singles and stuff like that. And so it's all really supportive, effort on all of our parts.
See, one would think that the more you explain it, the more we think that there's something going on, but that's okay. But that's just because we're cynical New Englanders. You're from Orlando, Florida. Every day is sunny every day. You're an upbeat guy.
That's right, Mickey Mouse Town.
That's right. Talking with Howie DeRoe from the Backstreet Boys. By the way, we gave your magic a little spanking there, no offense.
Yeah, you kind of did that to us. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
we give you guys a spanking now. We come up in your town now.
Well, Dwight Howard, a little bit of a whiner for a guy with a big body like his. Howard, do you think you could dunk over Dwight Howard?
Maybe if I had AJ and Nick and myself, all of us standing up on top of each other.
Yeah, maybe.
That's about it.
That's the whole idea of it. Let me talk to you something about a more serious note for a second, Howie, and that is the other night on TV, Lady Gaga was on with Larry King, and he was talking about her being diagnosed with borderline lupus. Lupus runs in her family, and of course, most of the Backstreet Boys fans know that Howie sadly lost a sister to lupus and has had a foundation going for the last 10 years or so, his own DeRoe Lupus Foundation. So it's a one of those diseases that has a wide range, doesn't it? Of course, you have the most tragic of losing your sister, but lupus can also be on the mild side. It's hard to call, isn't it?
It sure is. It sure is. And I know lots of patients out there that have lived, many, many years. And as long as they take their medicines properly, they can, live a pretty, semi-normal life. But yeah, there is definitely the sides where, it can attack your body. And normally people don't die from actual lupus itself. They die from, other ailments that, it causes. My sister actually, lupus, one of the symptoms is that, it causes the chronic cough. And my sister actually died from pulmonary hypertension. She wasn't getting enough oxygen to her heart when she was just went into a major coughing spell.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Have you any thought about reaching out to Lady Gaga for your foundation to get involved?
Definitely. I didn't even, unfortunately, I missed the episode that you're talking about, so I didn't even know that she was afflicted with it. So now knowing that, I would definitely, reach out to her. So thank you for telling me about that.
Yeah, she, there was speculation about it. I guess it runs in her family, and she had been tested, and then Larry King, being Larry King, sort of like the grandpa, just kind of blurted it out in the middle of the interview in a kind of a funny way. He said, so what's this lupus thing? And then she spoke about it, and she said that she she was symptom-free, and the test came back sort of borderline. So, it's kind of a wait-and-see kind of thing. But it would be, actually, that would be pretty cool if you guys could get involved, because a lot of our listeners, of course, suffer with lupus, and our hearts go out to them. But anyway, you'll be in town on Tuesday, and for those of you who want to catch up on what Howie and the rest of the Backstreet Boys have been doing, just go to Backstreetboys.com, which I'm sure they had a buy from some other crazy fan who had it first, I'll bet. Probably cost you a lot of money to get that web address. There's always some lunatic who gets it before you get it. But Backstreetboys.com, and we'll see you in town on Tuesday at the beautiful Pavilion, which is a wonderful spot right there in the shadow of our skyline here in Boston. So welcome back, Howie.
Well, thank you. We're really excited about it.
All right,
thank you guys for all your support.
You bet. All right, Howie, thanks.
Take care.
They're back.
Yeah.
The Backstreet